This is Lara Henares making your day with the third part of an article I wrote on money for those who do not have enough. The chapter is Paper Currency is Born. Due to the need to protect the people from crooked bankers, and probably also because kings and politicians wanted to get into this lucrative racket, national governments began to arrogate unto themselves the exclusive right to issue paper money. To win the people's confidence, especially those outside the national borders, the national governments went on a gold standard, issuing notes backed by a hoard of gold in the national treasury. The worldwide confidence in the British pound sterling and in the American dollar made Great Britain and the United States the economic giants of their time. National governments were no better than abusive bankers. They issued more currency than is justified by their gold hoard. But economists in their pay rationalized by pointing out that paper money, after all, is a medium of exchange whose value is measured by what can be bought with it, not necessarily by the amount of gold that backs it up. These economists argued that paper money should be issued in necessary amounts to support the exchange of goods in the market. The more goods and services are available for sale, the more paper currency should be issued. And this can be controlled through the price mechanism. If prices go down, it means that there is not enough money in circulation and the exchange of goods is being hampered. If prices go up, it means that there are more money in circulation than there should be. An exchange of goods is overheated by speculation and hoarding. When there is excess money in circulation, the prices go up. The situation is called inflation. Economists argue that the world economy is growing so much that the amount of goods being exchanged had far surpassed the supply of gold in existence. And suddenly, governments realized that their hoard of gold became irrelevant. Today, all governments in the world are off the gold standard, preferring to control the amount of money in circulation through monetary, fiscal, and tax policies. Now, the original purpose was to promote stability of prices and achieve some balance between inflation and deflation. But the original purpose was finally overlooked when governments began to think of other purposes, from a high-minded economic development to a low-blow conspiracy to rob the people of their hard-earned wealth. More about this after these messages. This is Lara Henares making your day with the third part of an article I wrote on money for those who do not have enough. Chapter, Paper Currency is Born. Now, the amount of money in circulation does not consist of currency notes alone. It includes substitute money, as personal checks, promissory notes, and various negotiable instruments. Guided by price indices, the government endeavors to adjust the money supply to the level of the goods and services available for sale. There are many ways that this can be done. The Bangko Sentral can increase or decrease the bank reserves and the percentage of deposited funds that banks cannot lend out and must keep in the bank vaults. The BSP also increase or decrease the rediscounting rates and call the rediscounting facilities by which it replenishes bank funds available for lending. In general, the central bank controls money supply by controlling the ability of banks to lend money. Now, the national government also controls the money supply through fiscal and tax measures. If the government wants to decrease money supply, it can increase the taxes on its citizens and or reduce government expenditures. This is what is done to sop up excess liquidity. If government wants to increase the money supply, it can reduce the tax burden and increase government expenditures. There's always a difference between government revenue and government expenditures. If the revenue is more than the expenditure, the government incurs a budgetary surplus. If the revenue is less than the expenditure, the government incurs a budgetary deficit. If by some miracle the revenue is equal to the expenditure, then the government has what is known as a balanced budget. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Larry Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.